Drivers behind the line. This match begins in 3, 2, 1. Reefscape.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and start our teleop period. Quadrangles immediately scoring for level 2, but their alliance partners both missed their level 4 shots. However, we do end our autonomous period with a really close score of Blue Alliance 19 to Red Alliance 12. Over on the Blue Alliance, we see 1646 immediately going to one of their coral stations and going for that level 4. Again, a critical strategy for all teams throughout this event. Red Pride Robotics focusing on that algae. It seems like they're trying to get it over to the processor. If they're able to successfully score that with the human player, each of those will be worth 6 points. Their alliance partner, the Apex Archers, are trying to line up and search for that level 1 or level 2 scoring zone. Each of those scored in level 1 will be worth 2 points, and they do so successfully. Over on the blue side of the field, we're seeing a lot of action for all 3 robots. They are all trying for coral. Similar strategy across the entire team. We could see some conflict at each of our load zones for the coral receiving stations, but both Precision Guessworks and Quadrangles successfully score on level 2 and level 3, respectively. Our robots now, learning out of spots that are without algae, they're going to have to go ahead and switch their strategy to removing the algae so that they can continue scoring those coral and getting those points for their alliance. Red Pride Robotics is struggling to line up their coral shot, as there are some coral right up against the coral reef zone, leading to some potential misalignments. Over on our blue side of the field, we see that due to the cooperation bonus, our Blue Alliance has gotten the coral reef rank point. They were able to successfully fill 3 levels with 5 or more coral on each. Seems like they're now shifting their focus to those higher level point values, so at level 4 coral for all 3 robots. Both Digital Goats and Precision Guessworks successfully score. As we move over to the red side of the field, we see Red Pride focusing on that barge. Each of those scored by the robot is worth 4 points for their alliance. At this point, it may be of advantage to teams to focus on robot-scored algae, as depending on the human player, can lead to a net loss of 6 points for their team. Both Quadrangles and Digital Goats climb the deep cage early, each gaining an additional 12 points for their alliance if their wheels are off the ground in 3, 2, 1. Victorious today with a score of 153 to 65. That coral really pulling them through. They also were able to unicorn this match, meaning they received all 6 rank points. So that's for that auton, for filling that coral reef, and for climbing the barge with over a certain amount of points, and then the 3 for winning. Congratulations to both alliances.